All right, here we go. This is our stock history slide project. So first slide, very easy. Just put the logo of your company on the first slide. You can put the ticker symbol on there if you want to. Make sure you name it. It's going to be stock history slide or just stock history. And here we go on slide 2. Let's go through slide 2. This is just the price for right now. So the current price for one share of stock. Once you have this, if you did this last week, great, just keep that price. That's perfectly fine. You're also going to find the 52-week high and the 52-week low. So this is how much it has fluctuated within the last year. You can find this on Yahoo Finance just on that first page. If you need to stop because I'm talking too fast, no problem. Rewind it, watch it again, listen to it, ask a friend, all good. Next one, about Nike. So you will answer these questions. So these are the 4 questions, and you can just bullet these out. If it goes on to a second slide and it's slide 3 and 4, that's no problem. That's okay. No worries. Your slide titles, make sure your slide titles. So for the second one, it's going to be price this year. For this one, it is about name of your company, Google, Apple, Nike, Amazon, Tesla, whatever. Here we go. So something about this is kind of what my next slide would look like. So this isn't your 4th slide, but this is the answers to what slide 3 looks like here. Okay, again, you can find this on Yahoo Finance. It is all public information for you. All right, then the next one, about the company, company headquarters, CEO, and then one thing about it, something in the news. So Nike is releasing a new Gore-Tex Black. I think it's a really ugly shoe, but it's all good. In September 19th, which was last week, they came out with this, and it's going to start selling during the holiday season this year. 3 interesting facts, 3 things that people might not know about your particular company. Maybe you find these out as well. This would be nice to learn something about your business. Competition, 3 largest competitors. I'm not really sure if Puma is a competitor of Nike currently. Definitely probably not the 3rd most competitive company with Nike, but that's what I had on here. So we're going to roll with it. Pricing from 2000 and today, so we need to figure out what we're going to do is act as if we could go back into a time machine and figure out, okay, how much was a share of stock back in 2000? If your company was not publicly traded in the year 2000, then you go back and you'll find their IPO price. So for example, Google's IPO'd in like 2006, I want to say, so you'll find their IPO price. Visa was around 2007, 2008. Netflix was, 2005 maybe, like $17 a share or something like that. So again, if your company wasn't around in 2000, wasn't publicly traded, then just go find their IPO price. That stands for initial public offering. That's when they initially offered their stock to the public to purchase, to invest in. And then stock price from today, which this should actually be updated to what we had for price this year. Current price 80.26. So Nike is down a little bit this year. So 80.26. That's what I should put right here. Boom. Should match up. Not to be misleading. Okay, so back in 2000 it was $5.69 per share. Now it's $80.26 per share. So let's go back in the time machine like we're Marty McFly. We're going to give you $5,000. You can invest back in the year 2000 or whenever your company IPO'd. So I'm going to take $5,000, divide that by $5.69, which was the cost of one share back January 3rd of 2000. That allowed me to buy 878 shares of Nike stock. Man, I wish I would have done that. That would have been awesome. I didn't do it, but that's okay. We're going to act as if we do to see what our investment's going to turn into. Stock splits. Not every company will have a stock split. If you do not have a stock split, you will just say no stock split since the year 2000. Awesome. Or my company has never done a stock split. That's great. Not all companies do stock splits. Berkshire Hathaway has never done a stock split. Nike has had 2. We only care about stock splits from the year 2000. So if you had a stock split in 1996, guess what? Doesn't matter for this because we didn't go back to 1996. We only went back to the year 2000. So since 2000, Nike's had 2 splits. In 2007, it was a 2-to-1. So for every 1 share you had, now you have 2. So I went from 878 to 1756. That's just 878 times 2. Awesome. Then it split again. So I already have 1756. Now I multiply it by 2 from 2015, and now I have 3,512 shares. Awesome. I really wish I would have done that. That would have been great. Okay, here we go. Current value of our investment, our $5,000 investment. I currently have, after all the stock splits, 3,512 shares. My current price of 80.26. As you can tell, these prices fluctuate. And then I'm going to put that number right here. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, awesome. That's great. That's all it is. Current value of your $5,000 investment. In 2000, my investment was worth $2,000, or sorry, $5,000, $569 a share. Today, it's worth $300,000 or whatever that number is. All right, best year. People get caught up with this. It is not that hard. Just watch me do it real quick. What we're going to look at every year from the year 2000 to the year 2024 and try to determine what we believe is the best fiscal year. So between January and December. So I'm going to go to Yahoo Finance. I'm going to type in my Nike ticker symbol, NKE. There's Nike, boom. And I would highly recommend using Yahoo Finance for this. Then I would like to use a max chart. So let's see. My screen is kind of blown up here. I'm going to look at all. There we go. All right. Now, I don't really care about anything that happened here because I didn't buy the stock until 2000. So I'm going to look from the year 2000 over to 2024. So I see, man, right here, 2010, like that was a really nice year right there. Another great year in there, and 14 was great growth, right? Very bullish here. 2015 started off great, but then kind of ended down a little bit. I take that back. 15 was actually a really good year. Look at this. All right, so let's do it for 15. Let's say January of 2015, my open price was $48. Okay, so we see that over there on the left. So it opened at $48 in January of 2015. So let's go figure what December is. So we have 48 to December, which is 66. So 48 to 66. 48 to 66 is what we are doing. So we'll say $48 here, $66 here, and I just made those numbers up there. My profit, if I invested at 48, I sold at 66, that'd be 58, that'd be $18 in profit. And to calculate the percentage gain, I would do profit for the year, which is 18, divided by beginning of the year price, which is 48, equals, that's going to be a percentage, but I'm going to need a calculator for that. Let me pull up my calculator. Give me 1 second. 18 divided by 48 equals, oh my goodness, 0.375. We move the decimal to the right 2 times. 2 places to make it 37.5%, because we convert to a percentage, we move it decimals to the right. When we convert to decimals, we move the decimals to the left. So 37.5%. That's awesome. That's way more than 9.5%. And then I want you to tell me why. Why did that company have such a great year? Okay, so there's a strong economy. They also focused on improving their margins, which increased their profitability by cutting expenses or increasing revenue. Awesome. Same thing, do the exact same thing for worst year, okay? And you'll calculate it the exact same way, but this will be a negative number most likely. A lot of this is going to be based on the economy. So maybe 2020 with the pandemic was a bad year. Maybe 2008 with the housing recession was a bad year. Maybe there was a correction in the market. Maybe it was interest rates. Maybe it was whatever, manufacturing issues, trade embargoes, whatever that might be. All right, so that's worst year, and you get to pick that. Again, it's between 2020 and 2024, or whenever your company IPO'd in 2024. Future of this stock. What do you think the future holds for this business? Growth, innovation, loss of market share. This is your thoughts, but also do a little bit of research and read some other people's opinions. Don't just copy their opinions. Read a few different things and then come up with your own prediction for this stock. What do you think it's going to be in February? Well, you know what? Let's change this to December of 2025. Let's see what it is in December 2025. So that's a little over a year from now. What do you think the stock price is going to be? And tell me why. Why do you think it's going to be that? Because you like the direction of the company, you like the leadership, you're trending based on previous returns, you think something else is going to happen with the company, whatever it might be. You tell me, but prove it. Don't just say it's going to double because I said so. All right, come up with something better than that. Do a little bit of research. Come up with your own valid opinion. All right, next, add 5 relevant pictures to your slides that have some extra space. So you guys will see that I put a best year, like this is what it looked like in 2015 here. I gave you guys a bullish trend of what Nike stock has done since 2000 through like 2021. That was great. This is a little graphic about the splits. This is one of their most iconic products that they had. This was popular when I was in high school. It was so ugly, but I thought that was funny since it's pricing from 2000. I graduated in 99. That was a very popular shoe. I didn't have them, though. You should have. These pictures don't count. Make sure you put the logos of the competition on there. If I forgot to mention that on your competition. Interesting facts. This kind of goes through a little bit of history. So you can see I've thrown some pictures on here just to dress it up just a little bit. Got a little Nike quote right there. Very easy to do. So 5 is the minimum. You can have more than that. Go ahead and submit it on Classroom when you are done. And that's it. Thanks, guys.